Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more The Tenants. So, in our last episode, what did we do? Did some jobs, paid off a smaller loan, I believe. We've got this gigantic behemoth loan to pay off, which I'd like to, because 14 grand each time is a little bit steep. And really, I should try and get away from taking the loans nowadays. There's no reason to be doing it still, if we're being completely honest. But anyway, we found this job last time, plus we've got a babysitting job. Let's just get renovating it, shall we? So we need to do a garden. They want a fountain. And they're not going to like any of those, right? We're just going to go through it with the things on that they like. A grill. Okay. Do they want a yeah, they want a swimming pool, right? We're going to try and focus on the backyard this time, rather than throwing everything around the front like we did before. How much cash have you given me? 99999. I mean, I think I can get away with giving you one of these swimming pools. Not really a swimming pool. Well, it is a swimming pool. It doesn't look big enough to be a proper swimming pool. When you say swimming pool, I think of the gigantic ones. Let's give you some fancy sun loungers. One there, one there. Tree. Shrub. How many of these do you want? 3. Can we throw these at the front of the house? By the way, if you hold shift, you can move around quicker. I only just realised that. This is going to seem very randomly placed, but let's have one there. One there. And just one randomly across the bottom here. What, they don't count as shrubs? It literally comes under the shrub category. Is it because it's in the front yard? Are you serious? Fine, fine. We'll move them around the back. I don't understand that. Can we get all of these in a line across here then? Like a nice... It's almost just like a caged hedge. I can imagine it being a nightmare to cut this. And we'd like some even spacing if we can get it. And we'd also like them to be in a line if we can get it. There we go, I think. It really doesn't matter that much. It just doesn't look like, you know what? Stop letting it bother you. Stop letting it bother you. Right, we'll get rid of these filters and we'll start from the top again. So we can't have classical, we can't have business. Classical posh, classical, classical. Well, you've screwed yourself here, haven't you? Give me one of these. The focus is the prestige. We need to get C out of D. They only want a C. Well, that should be easy enough. They want some planters. Don't want classical or business. So we can get away with a couple of these then. I think we'll throw these across this wall over here. Nothing seems like it's lining up. Oh, it's just my OCD's going crazy. Garden decorations. We could have a gazebo. No, we're not having a gazebo. Let's see what trees we can get. So I'm not sure we're going to have a massive amount of room. Slap one there. Slap one there. And one there. Oh. There's some of these. On the way round to the barbecue. By barbecue, I mean swimming pool. Similar, no, right? And how much cash have we got left? 12 grand. That means we could get some top end stuff out of this one. Like, here's a little, by little statue, I mean a ridiculously expensive statue. What are we on? Isn't C like 45? We're so nearly there then. You know what? Oh, I was expecting that to be bigger than what it is. That's what she said. Anyway. We just need a pond now. I didn't check to see if that was classical or anything. I'm not that fussed. The barbecue kind of looks lost now. Let's make it so that you've got to get through the flipping jungle of the yard to get to the barbecue. Oh, and we got C out of C. Well, we're absolutely not getting the criteria because some of these were classical, but screw it. They don't mind the walls, that's alright. I didn't do anything with the walls. Come on, give me my cash. I deserve it. So yeah, I think our focus now is going to be to pay off the loan that we've took out. And then we'll build cash up again. And I really, like I say, I'm going to try and stop taking the loan. We've been charged 14 grand, see? We don't want to be seeing that. I could just let it get paid off over time, but I'd rather just earn the passive income from it. I do. 5 stars, surely. Thanks for the 11 grand. Come back. Give me another... I don't really care for the bank's message. Give me another job. What have we got? That's 4 grand. 15 grand. Total makeover. Create a canteen. Payment's only 7 grand. You know what? I don't think we've done a canteen, so let's take it. Right. First things first. We'll go down the list and see which ones they do like, which ones they don't like. They don't like the walls, they don't like the carpet, the floor, whatever it is. That thing that we stand on. Really? They don't like anything? I'm spam clicking in case I'm not clicking on the correct things? I guess we're getting rid of the filter then. I mean, the desired filter is bar. We've just got to avoid posh. That's modern. I like that. It's nice and clean looking. How about some tiles? Yeah. Buffet counter. Let's have the counters down this end. And we'll leave some room behind it as though people are actually going to be working behind there. 3, 4. I know there's different ones, but in fact, you know what? No, let's have a variety. Excuse me. I think you'll find I clicked. I'll have those over there. Is there a... Well, it's got to be grey and something, so... I don't think I'm going to be able to get 3 next to here. I can. There's a very slight overhang. I'm fine with that. Are they bothered about prestige? They don't mind the prestige. So we've not really got to spend loads and loads of money. Lovely. They're tiny. We don't want those. I like these. 4 tables, 17 chairs. Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4. They should be in line. I tried to do it with the floor tiles, but then we want some small tables. Aren't these the same ones? But no, not even close. 1 right in the middle, and then we'll have 2 over here. Like that, and like that. And then we need a load of chairs. I can't believe there's no chairs that fit into this, but again, they do want bar, so... Excuse me, good God. How much cash have we got left? 15 grand. We've got loads of cash. Can we give them some fancier chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24. I really don't need all these chairs on one table. I was going to be putting 6 around everything, but I think we'd just go a bit overboard with the chairs at that rate. That's blocked by the door. You know what? Fair enough. There's not got to be all the chairs at all the tables. Them tables aren't even aligned to the wall correctly. What are we doing? There we go. Let's say this isn't actually an eating table. Let's say this is where like all the utensils and stuff go. So now we've got some vending machines. We could probably get away with one of each. One there and one there. Some wall plants. Again, we're trying to avoid posh. I've really not been paying that much attention to whether we're avoiding posh or not. I do like the Zen ones though. We can change the colour of these. Red does kind of keep in with the style that we've got going. And one there. Big plant. I like one of these. Do we need one? We need one. A lamp. None of these really fit. And that's meant to go outside as well, I think. Should have a lamp here, I guess. Wall clock. How about a nice square one? Can we have this in white? No, we can't have this in white. Well, that sucks. We can't even have it in red. What the? Oh my god, that clock is pathetically small. I thought it was going to be bigger than that. I'm not going to keep saying that's what she said, I promise you. But that's what she said. And a TV there. That's it. They don't mind the prestige. That's a good job, because I don't really want to get all the way up to A. That's not a bad canteen. I even think that's thumbnail worthy. Go to cameras, go to photo mode. We can't do it because we've got to finish the job off first. Then we can pause the game. Then we can go to camera, photo mode, and something like that. Yeah. F11, L. Give me my money. That was a nice quick job, really. I mean, we're not even going to get 10 grand, I don't think, with the increased income. With the bonus, should I get the bonus? Send a pro in. But it's all extra cash. Where's the jobs where I used to get like 20 grand for doing the mission? Let's have a look. Preferred furniture. Oh, crud. We didn't get the bonus at all. Literally that TV at the end threw it. Oh, that sucks. So we didn't even get what I thought we were going to get. A puzzle one. Let's go. What's this? No friends can match me in this game. Let me just destroy this dude quickly. And then we'll get on to doing a puzzle renovation. I always like it when these noobs think they're going to be better than me. Yeah, it's just a shooting game. We've played it before. Shoot the cactuses. It'd be more amusing if they made it so that the bots got better over time. Although, for all I know, they do get better over time. There's a lot of Uncle Steve faces coming through here. Perfect, yeah, I know. Thanks. And let's leave. Crushing defeat for whoever you are. Yeah, we want to leave the premises, and we want to go to this puzzle renovation. Ooh, that looks awfully, awfully narrow. I had to pick my phrasing properly there. Focus on the prestige. Are you joking? They want 6 chairs and a table in there. You're absolutely insane. Well, they like this fireplace. So there you go, I guess. Cutlery we'll come back round to. Firewood, bookshelves. They like these wall shelves. Put them as high up into the corner of the room as we possibly can. I'm not bothered about colour or anything for this one. We're just going to go with it. A couple of planters. Now, I assume you've got to get to the actual thing. Fireplace. You don't like cottage. This is rustic, thank God. That can go there. I think we're already going to leave the tags. Ooh. They want red walls. So I think we're going to give you these red walls, because this will go with the hardwood. That is like dead expensive. But it does fit very, very well. I love that. You want a table. Don't know how we're going to get all these chairs in. I know we're going back to the same table as last time. It'll be fine. Slap that there. Give me the chairs. So please, sir, can get plenty of them in. Don't block. This just looks like a bench if you put them close enough together. I didn't even realise you could put chairs that close together. We've got the table in. Now we need some firewood. Can I sneak? I think they're meant to go this way around. These in here. I mean, if that fire's on and you want to get the stoker, it's going to be awfully difficult for you to get that close. Candlestick. Classical. We'll have one of those right in the middle of the table, because why not? Then you want some cutlery. It doesn't even line up with the chairs. That's the worst bit. That's as good as it's getting, like, but bookshelves. No, I think we need something narrow across this wall. That's cottage, don't do it. That's a little bit too big. Let's go for these. Let me guess. Oh, it's rustic. And I've now got no cash left. In that case then, we'll go for the cheaper ones. I was trying to get some fancier stuff in here to try and get the prestige up quickly, but that's rapidly becoming an issue. Just throw one of them there and one of them there. That's backwards every time. There we go. And a painting. I mean, this is all the cash you've got, my dude. Oh, we got an A. Nicely done. I think I've got all the tags right for that one. Deliver job. Excuse me. It wasn't too difficult, and now that I think about it, we have done that one before. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Listen up, we've got a situation here. Leaky pipe, send in a pro. Why is it this warm already? My room says it's 24.5 degrees. It is 8:45 in the morning. So yeah, I've just put my fan on. Apologies if you can hear it. There we go. I thought... Oh, the last job was paying us 9 grand if we did it right. Jobs. Oh, an elite contract. What have we got to do? Renovate a railway station. Let's go. We might be able to get this in this episode. Yeah, that's a small room. Let's go. Begin renovation. So, station waiting room and platform. Due to the modernisation of the surrounding railway lines, the number of travellers increased. The old waiting room is too small to accommodate everyone. Finally, some text that isn't ridiculous. We need to prepare a second waiting room in this room so the travellers have somewhere to wait for the train. Okay. Station. This is the station waiting room. Why is that not updated? There we go. It's updated. Right. We'll do everything with the tags on first, and then we'll come back round for the things that haven't got tags on. There is an ATM machine for you. Let's try and keep with the colour theme, shall we? Newspaper stand. They don't want ticket office. Don't want luggage locker, departure board, bakery stand, large clock. Drink stand, shop stand, okay. Station bench, station roof. Oh, this is bins. We need 3 of these. So maybe one there, one there, one there. Phone booths, station lanterns, posters. Really? That's more what I was thinking. What? I can't have this outside? Well, that's crap. Just... They're not even going to be the same height. I apologise. No, that can't be right. They've got to go outside. One of your clients have left a review. Good. We can get another babysitting job as well while we're at it. Except this one. No. The posters can go inside. We need one. I was looking at flipping station lanterns for some reason. That goes there, and then a painting. Right, tags off then. And close this down. Let's do the platform first, actually. Station benches. What are you looking to avoid? Rustic. And how many of these benches do you need? A lot. Please. Bin's gonna have to move. Can bin still come back here? Yes, you can. Go station roof and oh Jesus! You know what? I think we might be going for another thumbnail in a second. Trying to make sure the beams are in the middle of the tiles. I think we're good. Kind of. Tactile paving. We need 6 of these, right? No, don't move that. I can't. Thank you. Alright, these definitely aren't aligned now. I think we're good there. And then these can go right up to the edge and you can get 1 per tile. Cool. Phone booths. I think down this end. Just so they're out of the way. Station lanterns. Now, this is going to look silly because I'm going to have 2 right in the middle because I'm kind of running out of space at this point. I can't quite build off that edge there. Just put the last one down this way then, I guess. What's up with this? If it's close to the wall. Right. Let's revenerate. Revenerate? Let's renovate the renovation. Bin, move. I don't think the other one's going to fit here, honestly. You're up against the wall. Okay. Good. Put it somewhere. I think it was against the door, so it wasn't liking it. Don't you dare complain now. That's got to come quite far in. The benches haven't actually got to be against the walls. So let's move this out of the way. So I don't think we're going to be able to get this phone booth between 2 benches. As much as I'd like to. That one can go there. I'll try, just in case. No, it's not going to do it. Okay then. In that case, we can have a bin there. Bin there. And a bin there. I know it seems daft them all being close to each other like this, but... then you can come down here. Don't you then tell me that this likes to be against the wall. The bench is fine. Platform is complete. Are they bothered about prestige? They're bothered about the flaws and the first impressions. Okay. Paintings? I was hoping we could get it out here, but anyway. I've still got 15 grand left, and we've done the preferred furniture. Got this done. I don't know if that was rustic or... That's rustic. 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 Classical art and posh. We'll have our very own mini Mona Lisa. I guess I could have spaced these differently, so I had a light in the middle and then one at either end, but I'm not moving them. Now they're good. Right, newspaper stands. I think ticket office would probably be good. Right where I put this picture, actually. Can I get two of these in next to each other? Makes sense to me. That right there. Newspaper stands. Let's try and like spread the stuff. It always looks better when you spread the rooms out a little bit. Trying to get this in the middle. There we go. Luggage lockers. Let's have these over this way. 3, 4, 5, 6. I know they're a little bit tall compared to the characters in the game, but it'll be fine. We'll have one of these over this side, and we'll have a little one up by the... we don't actually need two of these, do we? Right, let me put that there. I'll move the ATM machine a second. Probably makes more sense for them to be down here with the other machines. Then we can have this little... Actually, no. Actually, yeah. Arrivals and departures, so you can see as you're going out the door. Although by that point, it's probably a little bit late. I need something for the middle of this room. Just bear with me a second. I had a change of heart halfway through that. There we go. A large clock. Probably would be better if the painting wasn't there. That is not a good place for a painting. Large clock next to the ticket booth so that people can see how much longer they've got until they miss the train. Station benches. An orangey colour. This is about the middle of the room. There's no way I'm going to be able to line this up properly, so screw it. We'll have one there, we'll have one there, and then we'll have... In fact, that looks more middle of the room. We needed something in the middle. See, I'm lining it up with the middle of the poster. Drink stand. Let's throw this in right there. And right there. And shop stand. Oh. Oh. Can I move this up a smidge? And then have one of these right in the corner. But excuse me. Thank you. Then this one can go like in the middle of this wall. C out of A, C out of B. Got all the things they wanted. I think I've avoided rustic within reason. We still got 8 grand left. I could try and pad these out more, but they're not that bothered about stuff, are they? They'd like a couch. I can give you a couch. Try and get it to B. We need one more thing to get it up to B. Trash bin. That moved at the last second. Luggage locker, magazine stand. A plant. Yes. Really? Big plant. We've already got one. Oh, I thought flipping B was... Well, you know what, in that case, I'm not that fussed then. Deliver the job. Give me the cash. Let's get another thumbnail. Just because we can. See, I'd love the walls to be down. I can never get the thumbnails that I want in this game. It's upsetting as sin, but there we go. Sent the overdue money. Don't do it again, you fool. I can't come back over this way now. It won't let me. Come on, hurry up. Tell me what you think. We need the bonus. The bonus is good on these ones, if we can get it. I'd love to finish this episode off with 100 grand in the bank. That'd be dead nice. Come on, lady. 105. And there's the first one. Let's have a look at this. Oh, send a pro in. You still got cash spare. And let's have a look at the review. 31,000 prestige. We dropped on a little bit. They wanted a little bit more prestige, but you know what? They'll be fine. Right. Pause the game. Said pause. Let's come into here, and we were unlocking some of the nice stuff down this way. Makeup artist. Not that I'm really doing any of this stuff. I'm not bothered about keeping my tenants happy now that I've got agents doing that for me, but... Create a Zen apartment. This pays 10 grand, that pays 22. Create a garden with a grill. We've done a few gardens at the minute. Let's do an apartment. I've not done one of those in a while. But anyway, that is going to be for the next episode. Because unfortunately, we are at time. Like I say, cash is doing well. What do we actually owe left to this bank payment now? 242,000. I guess while the 14 grands are coming off, it is actually helping us in a different way. But I'd rather just pay it all off and then get the cash coming into my pot every month. And then we'll look at buying another property. And just thinking about it, we did already make sure we can buy another property, didn't we? Yes, we're on 8 out of 9. Beautiful. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.